morning. Happy Monday. This week is the halfway mark for school, for the kiddos, for the school year. So that's pretty exciting. And Groundhog Day. So on the one hand, if he sees a shadow and hides, that means 6 more weeks of winter. And on the other, I believe just 6 weeks until spring. So it's right, it's right around the corner. All right, let's get into it. We are going to do the same exercises in 2 different ways this morning to get the shoulders and the mid-back warmed up. And then move on to some stretches. So 1 pound weights. This morning we have vegetarian baked beans because it says 1 pound right there on it. Look at that. 1 pound. 1 pound. Perfect. 1 pound weight. My little hands, not so great on the big hands, but I feel good about it today. Working a little bit that wrist, the grasp, get those guys firing. Not just like the little extensors in the back, but like the graspers. It's been a weekend. All right, so the first thing we do need is a band. And the reason we're doing this in 2 ways is 1, we're doing it with resistance from a band, and the other we're doing resistance from gravity. So we're going to start with the band. And I'm going to just loop my band around my chair here. So if you can put this in a door, you're probably in good shape. I don't have the best door situation to show you this. Yeah, that's going to come wide open. All right, let's see what we can do. I'm sure we can make it work. I know, there's one door. I have to rethink this office layout. And again, as always, if it hurts, don't do it. If you need help to figure out what works best for you, reach out. We can work through it. If it really, really hurts, go to your doctor or physical therapist. And when you're doing band work on a door, don't do it on this side of the door, because if this isn't tight enough and that band flies open, the door is going to come get you. Now, I'm doing it this way because this is the door that I have. But if you all weren't here, I would do this on the other side of the door, where I'm pulling the door into the frame. So the door would be going this way. It's not going to budge because it's going into the frame. Disclaimer, don't do what I'm doing as far as where the door is. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do this on the ball so you guys can see a little bit better. I'm just going to scooch out of the way. Roll the big ball over. All right. So these are our W.I.T.Y exercises. I know, it's a lot. W, I, T, and Y. So W, we're going to make a W with our arms, and we're going to come back. W. I, thumbs facing in. I, T, you can do neutral thumbs, so thumbs facing forward, or thumbs up, either way. And then Y, thumbs are kind of at an angle back, so they're a little bit rotated. And we're going to keep a straight but soft elbow for the I's, T's, and Y's. So that doesn't mean like we're not hyperextending that, we're not locking the elbow in, we're just keeping the arm relatively straight with a little bit soft elbow. Not bent, not hyperextended, just soft. All right? So, start with our W's. I'm doing it on the ball, which is great. It adds an extra dynamic challenge, a little balance challenge, a little core work. You can do this standing. You can do this sitting on a regular chair. Whatever works for you, whatever the most comfortable for your body is. All right, so I'm going to wrap these ones because I don't want them to go flying. And we're going to W. My posture is good. My chin is in line with my chest. My ears are over my shoulders. My abs are engaged. I'm lifting my pelvic floor a little bit. My butt's working. My feet are at about 90-90. And I'm squeezing back. See how I'm maintaining that nice big space between my shoulder and my ear? So if I were substituting for this, then I would be coming up here, right? See how I'm kind of like flying? That's not what I'm going for. I'm coming straight back, keeping that good space there. All right, moving on to our eyes. Straight back. Keep that chest open. So what does that look like from the front? Let's see. Make good choices. From the front, the W's from the front look like this. Boop, boop, boop. And from the front, they look like this. Eyes. So I'll see if I can get a little angle so you can see that. Straight back. Boop. Boop. That's what they look like from the back. Soft knees, but not hyper large soft knees. Get the glutes firing. Back we go. Back. All right. Next to our Y's. Or T's. T's. All right. My thumbs are going to be facing forward. I'm going to sort of keep them in line with my my band. Squeeze the shoulder blades, that mid-back, the middle of the shoulder blades. Keep that tummy tight. Keep your abs firing. So every time you pull back, I want you to tighten your abs. Think like my kid's about to get me in the gut. All right? Okay, so that's T's. What do T's look like? Boop. Just like this. So I have my band in my hands. My arms are working in unison. My body is making a T shape, right? Like an airplane. All right. And then we have the Y. All right. Here we go. I'm going to wrap this one too. Something tells me this is going to go. It's going to go sideways. Thumbs are facing in this direction. So arm out, thumbs up. We're going to rotate a little bit, sort of split the difference. And then here we go. We're going to pull down and away from our neck. All right, so we're opening our chest. If you think about it that way, if you think about opening the chest, then your shoulders will naturally go where they need to, okay? So let's think about opening the chest. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. All right, Y's. This guy right here. Put this up a little bit. Okay, so where my thumbs are, kind of at that angle. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm not hyperextending my elbows. I'm not hyper flexing. I'm not reaching over my head. I have soft elbows. I'm pulling back. It's kind of like the W, but with extended arms is a really good way to think of it. All right? If any of these hurt your shoulder, don't do them. I want you to feel it in your back, in the middle of your shoulder blades, down to that mid to low back line. All right? I want you to be opening the chest up, so you might get a little stretch in the pecs, a little eccentric pec control as you come back. All good things. And then a way to do these without the band, on your ball, or you can do these face down on a mat. Yeah. All right. Get your weights. If weights are too much, if the ball is too much, if the mat is too much, don't do any of them. Just move your body. So just standing there, getting your body open without resistance is what you need to do. Do that. Okay, so just a brief with our W. So again, I'm on my knees. If you want to take this up into like a modified plank, go nuts. That's a really good balance challenge. My feet are totally slipping on the floor, so we'll see if I can eat it. All right, so you've got your W's. And again, see where my chin is lined up. So I have my ears are over my shoulders, my chin is tucked, and I'm maintaining that good alignment, even though my feet are taking a little walk on me. I've got my glutes firing, I've got my abs firing, and I have my pelvic floor lifted. They're all part of the same hold it together team. All right, so then we have our eyes. All right, and again, keep that good alignment. If you're looking up here, your neck is informing your whole spine on what its job is. So this is extension, and that's telling your mid-back that it needs to do something very different than this, all right? So when we get flexion here, we're encouraging spinal alignment. When we get extension here, we're encouraging an increased lordosis, like an increased curve in that low back, because your body is going to try and find neutral with where your head is. So keep your head in neutral. Where it needs to be, work on some of those deep neck flexors. You're going to work these muscles might get a little sore. If you feel it in the back of your neck, then stop. That's not where we're working. And so your body might only have like 2 reps of each of these in that neck posture, and that's okay. You'll get it back as you work it more and more. All right, so we've got our W's. We've got our I's. Don't knock your knuckles on your bookshelf. Our T's. All right, and then our Y's. And again, keep that good neck posture. Is going to inform the rest of your body what it's doing. And then for that, you're going to do 3 sets to fatigue. And so what does to fatigue look like? So fatigue is like that shaking muscle. Do 1 rep more. That shaking muscle is telling you like, I'm almost out of juice. You're not going to go into pain. If it hurts, you're just going to stop. Now, don't like drop the weight dramatically. That's not how we need to stop. You need to slowly control, if you can, the muscle down, relax it, and then be done with that one. Pain is a good, healthy indicator that that's not where we're supposed to be. So listen to your body. And you're going to work up to 3 reps of 10. So 10 times, take a break, and like legitimate breaks. 30, 60 seconds, a real break. Rest your muscles, because if you keep working into and through fatigue, you're just going to substitute. You're going to use your pecs, your neck muscles, your upper traps, all the muscles that you don't want to use. So that's what your goal is. 3 sets of 10 for all of those exercises. Now I say all of them, W.I.T.s, T's, and Y's, in whatever way, shape, or form you want. If you want to do half on the ball and half standing up with the band, good. If you want to do all with the band, all sitting on the ball, whatever. You don't need to do the band, the sitting band on the ball, the standing band, and the ball with the weights. No. 3 sets of 10 for the 4 exercises, and then, yeah. All right, grab your chair. We are going to get a good stretch here. All right. A chair with arms is fine. A chair with a back is fine. You're going to sit, if you have a chair with a back, you're going to sit sideways. If you have a chair with arms, you're just going to sit forwards on the arms. I want you to reach back. 1 hand on the top, 1 hand on the back. If you can't get there, reach here. Pull yourself into a stretch, a gentle stretch. Let's not be hard on our bodies, okay? But I want you to grab where you can. Just twist and enjoy it. Ooh. Take a deep breath in and out. As you breathe out, twist a little bit deeper in your spine. We're not forcing anything. This is not painful. This feels good. Thank you very much. In, out. And then I want you to follow through with your head as far as we can go, and bring your eyes as far as they can go. In. Last one. Oh, beautiful stretch at the end. Okay. And as we bring it back, I want you to breathe in and turn forward. I don't want you to be at an end range stretch and then breathe out and just whip yourself back to neutral. So as you breathe in, you're making space in your spinal column. You're making space in your abdomen. You breathe in, you expand. Okay, so here we are. We breathed out. We're at the end. We breathe in. You're going to feel yourself naturally make space, okay? As you breathe in for that space, open up and breathe out, okay? So the same thing for the other way. We'll do it backwards so you can see. All right, sitting on my chair, 1 hand here, 1 hand on top. And Breathe out to close it down a little bit. Open it up. Close down your lungs. Open up your spine. Sure. In. Out. Last one. We're going to breathe in. And then out. And then head all the way. Eyes all the way. Oh, so good. Hold it for a second. And then we're going to breathe in. And then unwind it. All right. Hands. I want you to grab them, push them, stick them out. All right. If you want to put them on a table, stretch them out onto the table, go nuts. If you want to put them down between your legs, stretch them out between your legs, go nuts. If you want to get a ball, I think we did this one last week, and just roll out on the ball, also good. But what I want is that I want an intentional pull. All right, so grab them, stick them out, push them away from you. Like somebody's pulling you, pulling your hands, and your butt's anchored. Open those shoulders. There we go. Stretch out. Awesome. And then last, we're gonna do a little lat stretch, a little side stretch. So I want you to sit with your feet square. This guy goes up, this guy goes back. So if you want to sit on it, totally fine by me. If you want to just put it behind your back, also okay. And you're just gonna reach up and over, opening this space right here, those lats. Hold it for 30 seconds. And then up you go. And again, we don't want to like wing out of the stretch because we just open those spaces. So we need to be kind to those muscles that we just stretched out and let them come back naturally. If any of these stretches hurt, don't do them. If you want to do them on a supported surface. So let's see. How could I do this with here? If I'm doing this one, I can just lean my head, right? So my head is on the chair. You do this on the wall, on the back of the couch. I'm just draping my arm. If I want, I could put this one back here. Tuck it in the back. I'm getting a stretch, okay? So however you need to prop and position your body to get that stretch, it's fine. This arm is going to be supported. So I'm going to put this arm on a table because it feels better on my back. I'm still opening that lat. I'm still stretching over. So what does that look like if I were on an imaginary table? Just like that. Whatever you need to do, however you need to modify it to feel in the right place, that's fine. If you need help with that, send me a question, and we'll work through it. And that's it. I hope everybody has a great week. Let's do this thing. Bye, guys. See you Wednesday.